Hi, I am Nur Farzana binti Hasrullah and my material number is A19A0553. Good morning everyone. So today we are going to have a discussion. The discussion is about the effect of unemployment rate in Malaysia due to COVID-19. As we know, pandemic COVID-19 have affected the economy and the income of population. Because of that, many employees who have lost their job because of employers became unable to cover their loss. Therefore, the unemployment rate is rising. What is employment? So, employment is a term referring to individuals who are employable and seeking a job but unable to find a job. Furthermore, it those people in the workforce or pool of people who are available for work that doesn't have any approved job. The statistics show the employment rate in Malaysia from 1999 to 2020. In 2020, the employment rate in Malaysia was at approximately 3.38%. Malaysia unemployment is relatively low and stable at around 3%, which means the population is approaching close to full employment. The country reached the lowest level of employment in 2014 with rate of 2.85%. So, let's listen to the opinion of other panel.
Hi, my name is Hani Shazani binti Hamzatul Akmal and my metric number is A19A0170. Before we go with my part, which is factor of unemployment in Malaysia, let me give my opinion about unemployment. Unemployment can be defined as member of labor force without a job but actively seeking a job, or person who willing to work but unable to obtain job in within a period time. For example, unemployment usually occur among graduates, so this is the one of the reason why unemployment rate in Malaysia increase every year. So I will continue about factor of unemployment in Malaysia. Firstly is lack of excellence, which is a notable number of Malaysian employees have negative perception towards the graduates and have stated that the graduates lacks to suitable skills and qualification which is required by industry. The graduate first to demonstrate a good working performance and they are poor in aspect of employability. Usually, the employer decide to recruit their employee while seeking their result from the industry training or experience. The next factor is lack of employability skills. For example, the employee have a poor in understanding of English language, lacks of communication skills, no limited technical skills, and have a problem in solving skills. Usually, employers place these skills as a condition of employee recruitment eligibility, so this is the one of the factor that unemployment in Malaysia increase because they do not meet the characteristics required by the employer. The next factor is choosing in seeking a job. For example, nowadays people usually demanding a higher salary. In their resume, they put a higher salary, but sometimes their demand are not commensurate with the qualification and experience they acquire. So the employer should consider either they want to recruit or not. Last but not least, the factor of unemployment in Malaysia is arrival of foreign worker. Nowadays, in Malaysia, foreign worker as a competitor for the local graduate team. There is huge demand for skills jobs and the foreign worker are brought in to fill the required job, but they do not demanding in salary. So the local graduates are difficulty to enter the workforce because many employers consider this reason to recruit the new worker. So that's all from me. Let's continue with the next presenter. Thank you.
Hi, I am Winnie Won Jingjing. My number matrix is A19A0984. I'm going to explain the effect of unemployment rate in Malaysia for the type of individual. The first point is psychological for the type of negative mindset. It is commonly seen in pandemic of COVID-19 situation. First, feel stress due to loss of sources of income. This is because the individual may be the only person to support their family members. The family members possible are the person they are not allowed for getting a job serve as the person under 18 years old. All housewives must take care for the children due to the reason don't have enough money to hire nanny. This situation may cause a family rely one person to earn the income, and this may a heavy responsible for that person. That's why the individual feels stressed when lost a job. Second, lost motivation in managing life. The individual will doubt for their ability to get a new job. They consider that they are lost ability to make an excellent work at their position and let them losing their job. It may cause them lost their confidence and bold to accept the new things. This is because they never or less to get further in their life. Third, difficult to switch the unemployment life. This is due to the reason of the individual will not knowing what to do when they turn from busy life to have nothing to do. The individual will feel depression and their emotion or more also will get fatigued. This is because they lack of time to rest and relax when they still have a job. The second point is keep positive thinking. It is very important when we stay in pandemic of COVID-19 condition. First, continue to find a new job. The individual, they are always thinking positive will not frustrate and not easily to give up. If the individual unemployment, they will continue to find a new job. They also believe that nothing can force them to stop and they will keep going until the end. Second, hopefulness in facing challenges. The individual may not stay in the envious or sorrowful for unemployment. They can manage their emotion to overcome the challenges that they are facing. They also don't afraid and prepare early for the challenges that are coming. Third, not become depressed. The individual that often keep positive thinking will not become depressed even though they are facing the unemployment problem. They will consider the solution that can be used and solve it. For the sake of country, the point is recession of economy. First, decreased national income. The unemployment rate in Malaysia is quite high during the pandemic of COVID-19. It will decrease the national income. This is because if the gross profit of economy lower than before, and it will directly affect to national income. Second, increase social problems. When the unemployment rate in Malaysia is high during the pandemic of COVID-19, the social problem also will increase. This is because a lot of persons lost their job and then lost their sources of income to continue their life. As a result, they will participate in social problems such as fraud, steal, debt, and others to manage their life. Third, speed of development becomes slow. The speed of development and the unemployment rate have a negative relationship. Thus, the unemployment rate is high during the pandemic of COVID-19, while the speed of development will be slow. It also will directly affect to the economy. That's all from me. Thank you.
Everyone, my name is V.S. Keshan Veerasamy and my metric number is A19B1143. Today, I'm going to talk about the effect of COVID-19 on unemployment rate in Malaysia. The unemployment rate in Malaysia stood at 4.6% in September 2020 and increase of 1.3% when compared to the same period last year. According to the data from Statistics Malaysia, when compared to August 2020, the unemployment rate remains steady. The number of unemployment person total 737,500 persons in September 2020. At the same time, the number of unemployed person total 15.19 million person, down 0.2% when compared to the previous year, but up 0.3% compared to August 2020. Malaysian labour force participation rate stood at 68.4%, down 0.3% compared to the same period last year and steady compared to August 2020. During the month, the labour force increased 35,500 persons to 15.93 million persons. In September 2020, employment continued to grow at a slower pace of 0.3% to 15.19 million persons. the employment to population ratio remained at 65.2%. Statistics Malaysia say that although the COVID-19 pandemic continued to be a difficult challenge in September 2020, the Malaysian labour force situation was further improved as the progress of the economic sector continued to grow. However, looking at the current situation with the spike of new COVID-19 cases, especially in certain parts of the country since the end of September 2020, it's foreseen that the labour market will face more challenge in the coming month. Malaysia had undergone 7 months of Movement Control Order (MCO) to contain the spread of the pandemic. Since 10 June 2020, the recovery MCO allowed more economic sector to operate, although business were not operating at optimum level. In the meantime, various stimulus packages provided by the government helped cushion the negative impact of the pandemic on the economy, including labour market.
My name is Ili Aina binti Omar Anas. My metric number is A1980188. I will explain the solution of unemployment rates in Malaysia due of COVID-19. As we know, due of COVID-19, almost all of the employee has been fired from their company. It is because the company cannot afford to pay their salary. The first solution is build general skill. Soft skill always have been and always be important. Even after a financial crisis, the world will not stop. Eventual jobs will reopen. However, priorities are now different. For now, unemployment people due of COVID-19 will need to build skill based on what the world needs right now. Building and promoting soft skill for green job is a great opportunity, especially for younger people to get out of the employment pool. Either as owner or employee, they need to know how to be green. The second solution is build digital skill. The particular step is probably the most well promoted over the past couple of years, and for a good reason. Digital transformation is an inevitable feature for the world of business, no matter what business might be, retail, service or anything else. As an employee, it will be a necessary qualification to find work in every sector from all the potential skills that you might need to develop digital skills because of due from COVID-19. Last but not least, for the solution is build a network. A network is a very important nowadays, moreover due of COVID-19. Whether you want to search for employment or find a person who could be your potential partner in a business venture, the bigger the network, the better you can promote your work, talk about your ideas, and of course promote your products or service when the time is right. A network is also a great way to build your brand reputation. If you decide that self-employment is the best course for you, use your network wisely. Thank you.
So what we can conclude is we need to be prepared for what is to come, especially the current situation of COVID-19. That's all for our discussion. Thank you.